welcome back to my channel. My name is Myra and today I am going to teach you guys how to make chamoy de mango. I'm also going to show you a few ways that you can use it. Here are a few of the things that you need: salt, sugar, and hibiscus flower. Now, if you don't need this much, you can always buy it per pound in the Mexican grocery stores. They have it out in the open, so with everything going on, I decided to go for the big bag. Now, to give our chamoy that spice, we're going to be using paprika and cayenne pepper. When choosing your mangoes, you want to make sure they have a nice color to them because this will determine the sweetness of the sauce, and I'm going to be using 5. To start, we're going to set our stove to medium heat, and I'm going to pour 2 cups of water. While I'm waiting for my water to boil, I will be adding 1 cup of hibiscus flower. We're going to go ahead and let this cool down before we put it in the blender, but I want to also point out that I am using 2 cups of water as a guideline to see how thick I want my sauce to be. Add 1 tablespoon of paprika and another one of cayenne pepper. You will also need to add 1 teaspoon of salt. Like I mentioned before, my mangoes were really sweet, so I am just using half a cup of sugar. Now, you may need to add more or less. It's all up to personal preference. Just don't forget to taste your sauce. Now, for any of you that are still wondering what I did with the other mangoes, I did go ahead and add them before I started the blender, but I did it off camera. Now that our hibiscus has cooled off, it's time to take out the flour, and then I'm just going to use the water. I wanted to show you the water just in case you're not familiar with it. This is what it should look like, and if you have a lot left over, just add some sugar and you have yourself some agua de Jamaica. My blender has a button for sauce, dips, and dressings, which gives it the consistency that I want. Now, if yours doesn't have it, just make sure not to keep it in there for too long, and it will give it that consistency. You can use this chamoy sauce in many different ways. Now, I'm going to show you how I'm using it. Let's pretend this is a beer, but let me tell you, using it with the humex, it's actually really good. Definitely try it if you have some, but I'm getting some tajin. And with a clean can, I'm just going around and trying to cover everything. So once you fully covered everything, this is what your can should look like. And we're just going to add some tajin to give it a little bit more spice. I wanted to show you the consistency of my sauce, and I used about 1.5 cups of the hibiscus water. I have quite a few things out already that you will be needing. So of course, we're going to need a pineapple. I already went ahead and washed mine. I also have some tajin. If you don't have tajin, you can also use Miguelito, which are these. I think these are more used in Mexico than here. Here you can pretty much find tajin anywhere. And this is what the Miguelito looks like, in case you've never seen it before. This is what the Miguelito looks like. The difference between Miguelito and our tajin is that tajin is more sour and this is more on the sweet side. They're both good, so it's up to you what you want to use. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to go over and then just cut the top part here, which is what we don't need. Okay, so let me show you what my pineapple looks like. I am very proud of this. This is how much pineapple I took out. Right here, it has a bunch of juice. I'm trying to get it closer. There you go. This is what my pineapple looks like from the inside. One of the things from the middle, I don't know what it's called, but one of those, if you can kind of see it, it's still there. But it doesn't matter because it's going to be covered up with the juice. But this is exactly what I wanted. So once you have your chamoy inside, now you're going to put your pineapple juice. And you can do more than one of these. So you can actually do refills if it's for yourself. or you can share. But add as much chamoy as you want. I just did a little bit. Now a lot of people like adding alcohol to this. You can also do that. We're gonna get our palito de dulce, so our little spicy stick. I don't know what these are called in English, if they even have a name for these. But here, let me read it. Artificial tamarind flavored soft candy. Okay, we're just gonna make palito. So take your tajín and your chamoy, and then so you're going to just put some chamoy on your plate and then just rotate your pineapple. I actually like the homemade one better because it's thicker, so it makes everything stick a little bit better. And I'm just going to go around and then like so. I like a lot of tahini on mine. You can just sprinkle some on the top if you want to, but I went all in. Now you can't even see my chamoy anymore, but it's there like this on the top. I don't know why it was so full earlier and now como que le falta. You're going to take your little stick again, pour it on this side. Thank you. You're so cute. Okay, and then again we're going to try and add the gummies. We'll kind of like have this one laying on the side relaxing. Your straw. If some of you want to add a little extra, you can also add Miguelito to the top. But nation here. And then I like to move it around. Just so it gives it like that extra pop. It just looks so much nicer. You can just grab one of these and then just put it on the side like that. Some people like to use this with beer. Like I mentioned, I don't have one right now. I might make one for the picture and then just show you guys how it would look like in my thumbnail. But you can mix beer into your drink, and then the exact same way that I made it, just with beer. And then some people even dump the beer, like they put the beer upside down and then just make it look extra fancy. I like to add candies, and I kind of feel like the sweet and the sour go together. So I'm going to try and add my gummy bears again. Oh, these gummy bears don't really want to stick. Okay, so we're just gonna put them on the side, and then you can add like a little piece of tamarindo to this too. So this is what your pineapple will look like. You know, there. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but I really like the sticks, the palitos de chile, the little chili sticks. I really like them from Walmart because they don't have a bottom. I probably should have shown you this before, but they don't have a bottom to them, so you can actually use them as straws. Unlike the other ones that we usually get at the Mexican store, you can't really use them as a straw, because if you do, they usually have chili in the middle and you kind of choke to death after doing that. So these are really nice. You can actually use them as straws, so it makes it perfect, and you save money too because they're way less expensive at the Walmart than they are at the Mexican store. But this is how you make it, and I really hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you try it, and if you make it a different way, let me know as well. I'm willing to try anything. So you can actually even share this with your straw, and then you can have the little chilito and, you know, like very romantically like drink this together. If you guys are interested in making this one as well, I will have the full recipe linked on here. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video.